Although they aren't absolutely pivotal to the gameplay, coins have become a staple item in the Super Mario Bros. Series, being one of the most associatable things to the mustachioed man. As the series progressed, collecting these coins did more than just give you lives, and needing to find loads of them is required to unlock some insane secrets, giving me the idea to make today's video, showcasing coin stashes in each and every game in the franchise. Some of these places I'm going to show you are truly out of this world, so I really do hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, and before I get started, my name is Copycat, and if you haven't yet, then please subscribe to my channel, hitting that bell to stay notified when I upload new videos. The first game in the series, Super Mario Bros., came out for the NES in 1985, containing one type of area where you can collect oodles of coins in the heavens, usually found via vine, hidden within a block. The best ones you can come across are in World 3-1 and World 6-2, being able to collect 52 in total in each, which in this entry is actually a lot. Now you do have to ride on a cloud lift and jump towards the golden shiny things to get them, so you're not exactly guaranteed the maximum amount, but if you're efficient, you can achieve this goal. The next Western game in the franchise to be released was Super Mario Bros. 2, where coins here function by giving you extra chances during the slot minigames, where you can find the most in World 3-1. This is down the gigantic waterfall, which at first appears as if it's a void that leads to your death. At the bottom, finding a room with tons of vegetables to be plucked. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you need to use the magic potion and enter the subspace, where here, plucking those veggies gives you a coin, needing to pull out as many as you can before the time runs out and you're transported back. The final of the original trilogy, Super Mario Bros. 3, came out for the NES in 1990, containing 3 areas I want to mention where you can get a plethora of coins, starting with the sub-area of World 4-4. To get to it, you have to be equipped with a frog suit so you can make it past the strong currents and up the pipe at the beginning of the level. This leads to a room where you can trigger a switch to reveal blue coins, and a room to its right where you can trigger a switch to turn the blocks into coins, where you can potentially collect 88 of them. Another really great area is found down the quicksand of World 8-2, which actually branches off into 2 separate places, but in the right pipe, you can collect up to 100 coins. This of course is only if you're powered up with a super leaf, as you're required to fly around the room a few times to get them all. The final that has to be mentioned are the treasure ships, that can have up to 160 coins on them and 1-up mushrooms. However, they are very rare, and you have to do a few things to get them to show up. First, you need to be in Worlds 1, 3, 5, or 6. Second, a Wandering Hammer Bro has to be in the overworld. Third is that you have to complete a stage with a coin total ending in a multiple of 11. The fourth is that you have to end the stage with an even number on the clock. And finally, the tens digit in your score has to be the same as the tens digit in the amount of coins you've collected. This then forces the ship to appear in place of the Hammer Bros, giving you tons of riches in such a random way. In the first handheld entry in the franchise, Super Mario Land for the Game Boy, there's a few spots where you can collect mini coins, starting with both Worlds 2-1 and 2-2. Through these 2 pipes, you'll discover a sub-area where you can get a grand total of 77 coins in each one, laid out in a pretty wacky way, so being powered up with a Super Ball flower will help you a lot. This can also be beneficial in the 2 sub-areas of World 4-2, where when combined, you can collect over 400 total coins if you're using that power-up. Pretty crazy that they just put 2 rooms full of coins, but I guess they wanted to create more places to gain lives. Next to be released is the SNES Super Mario World entry, where one place you can collect a lot of coins is in the Yellow Switch Palace, potentially being able to get hundreds. This is all due to the fact that there's a P-switch found within the first room of this place, so if you want to get the most that you can absolutely get, you have to be quick. One level where you're guaranteed to get exactly 300 coins is Donut Plains 1, where there's a sub-area that's clearly meant to teach you how to fly properly with the brand new Cape Feather power-up. It might take you a little bit to get each and every one, as it is a pretty big area, and it will take you a while to get hold of the flying, as it can be a bit tricky. The final spot I want to showcase is the special message written out in coins, spelling out, "You are a super player," found at the end of the Spunky Special Zone stage. Here you can collect a total of 208 coins, and actually getting them in this instance is super easy. The second handheld game in the franchise is Super Mario Land 2 that came out for the Game Boy in 1992, having two specific areas I want to show off containing a lot of coins, starting with what can be found in the first Pumpkin's secret course. To maximize your effectiveness in collecting these, you need to be powered up with a carrot in Bunny Mario form, so you can flutter between the Paragoombas, bonking off them to stay in air for an extended period of time. If you're perfect with your platforming, you could get up to 400 coins, but realistically you probably won't get them all and it'll be a lot less. A place where this isn't the case and you can get each and every one you see is in the Turtle Special Zone, where you discover the title of the game, Super Mario Land 2, partially written out in coins. In the end, there's 97 total that you can pick up, making this amazing Easter egg even better. Nintendo would pivot the series to the 3D realm with the release of Super Mario 64 for the N64. Having something within specific courses that can give you a lot of coins in the blue coin blocks. These can literally be found in every course except for 4 of them, spewing out a different number of blue coins, all of which when picked up, count as 5 regular ones. This only lasts for a few seconds, so you have to be quick with your collection or else you'll miss out. The only other place I can think of where you can gather a bunch of coins at once is on the different slides found throughout Peach's castle, some of which even give you blue coins. Honestly, this game doesn't have many stash spots, at least that I could find, but if I left something out, then please let me know in the comments below. Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube is up next in this video, where there's only one type of coin stashes I want to mention, which are the few sewer locations that contain the golden goodies. Found through manholes, the most notable ones in this game are the Delfino Plaza ones and the Rico Harbor ones, both leading you to an underground area where only Mario's shadow's visible. Here you can maneuver him in the strange face and find some, but not a grand amount in comparison to other spots in this video. And again, if I missed something crazy, then let me know. Nintendo will return the series to its 2D roots with new Super Mario Bros. For the dual screen system, where there's a handful of heavily coinified areas, starting with the Coin Heaven of World 1-5. Here you can get exactly 64 by using the bouncy mushroom platforms and moving mushroom platform to reach higher up on the screen. Next is a sub-area of World 3-2, where you can trigger a P-switch, then use the spin block to send yourself shooting up to the top of the screen. You can theoretically collect 110 coins, but of course before the time runs out, so getting them all is almost impossible. World 3-3 is next, where in a very secret sub-area, you can swim around and collect 128 coins and the star coin found in the corner. There are enemies here, and you do have to swim, so it's not really a walk in the park, but as long as you're powered up with a fire flower, then you'll be fine. Next is the World 5 Ghost House, where in 2 separate elevator-like shafts, you can get over 100 coins, that is, if you position Mario properly. What makes this one tough is how fast the platform can move at times, making you miss a few, but it shouldn't be many. Finally, we're gonna end the stashes in this game. No, not this one on Mario. You know what I mean. With World 7-4, where again, you need to use the spin block in a vertical setting to collect the blue coins. Where again, you need to use the spin block in a vertical setting to collect the blue coins. This is all about utilizing the downwards drill spin to get them all. That is, if you're skillful enough to do so. Next up is the space-based Super Mario Galaxy re-entry, where coins really take the backseat to star bits, and therefore there aren't many spots where they appear in large numbers, so I can't really pick one to showcase. Seriously, I spent hours trying to find a particular area, but there just isn't anything substantial, so if I did mess up and miss something, then let me know in the comments below. In stark contrast, new Super Mario Bros. For the Wii has almost too many spots where you can really up your counter. So many that I'm just gonna go through each and every one very quickly. There's World 1-1, where you can access a bunch of coins by triggering a P-switch. There's World 2-2, where you have to fall down a very long void while collecting as many blue coins as you can. There's World 2-4, where in a sub-area you can find a fire flower made of around 50 coins. There's World 4-5, where you'll find 4 Lakitus hidden within blocks that all throw coins at you, where you can then steal their cloud and use it to gather the rest of the coins on the stage. There's World 6-1, where in one of its sub-areas you have to collect rows of triggered blue coins. There's a World 7 Ghost House, where you can collect almost 253 coins if you're able to get every single one. And finally, the level with the most is World 9-8, where there's several giant bullet bills made of coins that can either be triggered or found throughout the stage. I get that that was a lot to process, but in these new Super Mario Bros. Titles, it always seems like they go overboard with the coins. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is up next in this video, and in doing research for it, almost everyone says you can farm a lot of coins in the fluffy buff galaxy. This entire stage is a literal coin heaven, where there's a few instances where you have to touch a question mark coin that produces mini coins for you to collect. Also, coins are just laid out everywhere, so it's a great place to continually return to if you need money to feed the Lumas. Aspects of the 2D and 3D series would be perfectly blended together in Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. Having only one place in the entire game that gives you a lot of coins in the mystery box of World 1-3. That's because after fully triggering 2 of the question mark boxes, the third will allow you to continuously bonk off it to collect coins. This is all based on how fast you can spam the jump button before time runs out. And honestly, I'm surprised that this is the place in the game that gives you the most coins, as I totally thought there'd be another spot where these things were more common. One of the standout features of new Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS is that the game can't stop giving you opportunities to collect mountains of coins. But even so, there's one glitch way in particular where you can literally collect an infinite amount of them. This takes place in World 3-4, and to pull this off, you have to find the sub-area up the vine hidden within a block, also needing a gold fire flower in your back pocket. Next, make sure the Koopa in the sub-area is hiding in its shell, then place it close to the vine. Next, power up, trigger the ring, and get on the vine yourself, so the shell is continuously bonking back and forth between you and the question mark block. Here, you can literally remain in this position until you max out your coins, in this very cheap but convenient method. The final of the new Super Mario Bros. Sub-series came out initially for the Wii U in 2012. Again, following the trend of having a lot of coin stashes amongst its different worlds, starting with one in Acorn Plains 1. Here you'll find a vertical sub-area with a trail of coins that you can easily collect if you're equipped with an Acorn power-up, allowing you to glide as you're in flying squirrel form. Another can be found right away in the next level, Acorn Plains 2, where about 3/4 into the tunnel, you can find a green pipe that leads you to a sub-area. Here you can find coins, blocks, and POW blocks that you can use to defeat enemies, which will also send the coins at the top of the stage plummeting to the floor. Finally, there's Rock Candy Mines 5, called Walking Piranha Plants, where in the specific spot if you jump to the top of the screen, you can find an area where you can trigger a blue coin switch and glide across the mountaintops to collect them. Next is Super Mario 3D World that was initially released for the Wii U, where there's really only one level where you can get a lot of coins in the Coin Express of World 5. This is found by locating the secret pipe that needs to be activated in front of King Kathunk's castle, leading you to a couple pipes where taking the top one will get you to the train. Within this bonus stage, you'll find gold piles, gold rings that give you 5 coins each, gold shells that bonk off of walls and give you around 30 coins, a gold switch that spawns coins, and a gold pipe that leads you to a roulette room where you can get even more coins. This is only a one-time thing and will actually disappear off the map, so you better make your only appearance here count. The absolutely massive Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch is the second last game of this video, where there's a few treasure rooms that are very well hidden within the different kingdoms, starting with one located near the entrance of the Knuckle-Tech boss fight. This is in the area below the inverted pyramid, where if you pull off a pretty pinpoint jump, then you can make it on top of this building and come across a pretty large stack of coins. Another secret area, also in the Sand Kingdom, is within the inverted pyramid itself, where through a slit in the wall where the moving pillars are going into, you'll find this spot. The only other one you can come across is in Bowser's Kingdom, where through this door near the inner wall, you'll randomly find a room with a lot of prizes. Okay, just quickly before I move on, also in Bowser's Kingdom, there's a sub-area found up a beanstalk where you can farm a heck of a lot of coins. also found near this inner wall. Here you need to use the rocket flowers to propel Mario forward, where you can collect a whole bunch of coins equaling up to 180 each time. Interestingly, you can actually return to this spot and keep collecting them, so it's a great way to farm in this specific game without the help of Luigi's Balloon World, of course. The last entry we're going to look at is the Bowser's Fury game mode, released alongside the re-release of Super Mario 3D World for the Switch, where definitely the spot you can collect the most coins at once is through the super secret gold pipes. There are a few of them to find across the different areas of Lake Lapcat, uncovered by using Bowser Jr., leading to a golden room containing tons of coins, or at least ways that you can collect a lot. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment below what you thought about it, and of course subscribe to my channel. Also, please go follow my Instagram at Copycat Gamer. There I upload some cool clips and items for my collection that you won't see anywhere else. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!